The Golden State Warriors and Houston Rockets faced off in a highly anticipated Game 7, and the outcome told us a lot about where both teams currently stand. While the Warriors secured the win and moved on, the Rockets walked away with more questions than answers. One thing became clear: Houston still needs more time before they're truly ready for liftoff. The game began with high energy from both sides. Houston came out aggressive, with Fred VanVleet pushing the pace and Jabari Smith Jr. hitting some early jumpers. They looked confident, even managing to build a slight lead in the first quarter. But as the game progressed, the difference in playoff experience and execution between these two teams became more and more obvious. Golden State did what they've done so many times before. They stayed composed, moved the ball with purpose, and let Steph Curry take control when it mattered most. Curry finished the night with another strong performance, scoring efficiently and hitting key shots late in the fourth quarter. Klay Thompson and Draymond Green also contributed with clutch plays on both ends of the floor. On the other hand, Houston struggled to maintain their early rhythm. Turnovers piled up. Missed assignments on defense gave the Warriors too many open looks. And in crunch time, the Rockets looked hesitant. Young players like Jalen Green showed flashes of potential, but he also had stretches of inefficient play and poor shot selection. One major issue that stood out was Houston's lack of a true floor general. While VanVleet is a seasoned veteran, he often had to shoulder too much of the playmaking burden. Without a steady offensive system in the final minutes, the Rockets' offense became stagnant. Isolation plays and rush threes became the norm, and Golden State capitalized on the chaos. The coaching difference was also clear. Steve Kerr made key adjustments in the second half, switching defensive looks and forcing the Rockets into uncomfortable situations. Meanwhile, Houston's staff seemed slow to respond. Their rotations felt off at times, and they couldn't find a lineup that consistently matched Golden State's pace and spacing. Still, it wasn't all bad for Houston. This series, and Game 7 in particular, highlighted their young core's potential. Jabari Smith Jr. continues to grow into a two-way threat. Alperen Sengun showed promise as a post presence and passing big. And Jalen Green, despite his struggles, proved he isn't afraid of the big moment. These are building blocks for the future. But experience matters, especially in Game 7s. The Warriors have been here countless times. They didn't panic, even when trailing. They trusted their system and leaned on their stars. The Rockets, in contrast, are still figuring out who they are and how to win when it counts most. In the end, the Rockets' loss wasn't just about missed shots or defensive lapses. It was about maturity. They've taken steps forward this season, but they're not quite there yet. Their ceiling is high and their talent is real, but turning potential into playoff success takes time. So what did we learn from Game 7? Golden State is still a team you can't count out in the playoffs, no matter how many times you've seen them do it in Houston. They're on the right track. But this loss is a reminder that growth doesn't happen overnight. For now, the Rockets go back to the drawing board. The pieces are there. They just need more time, more reps, and more experience. Then, maybe next year, they'll be ready for takeoff?